Hello, welcome back, and as promised, I am back now at the start of season 2. I simulated the first season, got a few comments from everyone about what I should do in terms of players and stuff. Just go quickly through the league. We finished 11th, I think. The board thought that was a decent season, which probably is considering where we actually going to finish. So Bournemouth, Norwich, and Sunderland came down. Wigan, Sheffield United, and Coventry City came up. Bolton, Rotherham, and who's the other one? Yeah, I can't remember the other one. Bolton, Rotherham, and someone else blanked. Um, went down. So onto this. So what have we got? Grant Hanley is refusing to sign for us. He wants 20,000, so I offered him 20,000 a week, but tried to get him to sign onto a 2-year deal rather than a 1-year deal that he wanted. He refused it and said that he's going to stick out his contract. So if he wants to sit around for 2 years, that's fine. Matt Kilgowan's going to Leeds, I think, which is a former club of his. Given Law a pay rise. Signed Delfonso. I tried signing him for a year, but he was like, no. And I got a bit desperate, so I signed him and Jackson up for 3 and 2 years. They played quite well towards the end of last season because I was trying different formations, different players out. So I did decide to keep them. In terms of anything else, he is a new player. Clark Harris signed him in January. He scored a few at the end of last season, but he's 68 overall and he's only 21. So that I don't think that was a bad signing. I think we paid 600,000 for him, which wasn't bad. We sold Eastwood for 250,000. I don't think we sold anyone else during January. Who else? I'm sure we signed someone else. Where is he? The Jam Pies. Jam Pies. Can't remember where we signed him from, if I'm honest. But he's a left back. He's 20, 26. But he's just there as a backup. But I did play him a little bit towards the end of the season, try him out. He played quite well. I give him a shot at right back as well. So we had Spur at left back and him at right back. He worked quite well actually. He was probably we have one of the better ratings of the team. Mahoney got a good stint at the end of last season, scored a couple of goals. So he's going to be in the running. Wabara, we signed from the youth squad. I've done quite a lot of scouting last year, so our youth squad's looking strong, and he was one of the strongest. So we signed him up, and he actually played quite well towards the end of last season as well. I don't think there's anything else. On to got quite a nice, like a healthy finance here. There's 6 million to spend and 30,000 wages. So give me some tips on what to spend that money on. But also wrong one. This one. What are your thoughts on what I'm about to do now? So we sold Eastwood, leaving us with 2 keepers. So I really could do with getting another one. I don't. Oh, excuse me. I don't think it's time for Raya yet. I would like to put Raya in, but he's not good enough. Maybe sign an old backup for Steele and send Raya out on loan. He needs some experience. We've got Duffy, who also wants £20,000 a week, but I really don't think he's worth 20 grand a week. We've got Hanley who's refused it and wants to leave. I'm not gonna let him go for 1.3 million. There's not a chance. I'd want at least 5, which is, I mean, that's a hefty sum. Kilgallen's on his way out. Ward he could end up being one of our main centre halves, but that leaves us with Lenihan and Tommy Spur, who can both play centre back if I don't sign an loan. Obviously, I've spoke about them. Henley, he's not impressed me. He's 70 overall, and I don't know, maybe I'll give him a shot, but he doesn't impress me at all. He's 70. I didn't realise he was that good. Well, not that good, but that highly rated on this game. Niambi, big fan of Niambi, but he's not going to get in the squad. He needs experience. Mahoney, yeah, I'm going to take him off the loan list for now because I think I'm going to give him a shot, especially in pre-season. Him as well. We can send him out on 2 years because there is not a chance he's going to get in the squad. Evans, Akpan, I want rid of Guthrie because we're paying him £20,000 a week, and that is ridiculous for someone that played possibly about 5 or 6 games last season. Lenihan, he's probably our main defensive midfielder, swapping with Evans. Akpan's very rarely used. So Guthrie, and then we've got Law who can play there, who can play right back. So I mean, centre midfield is overwhelmed with people, but it's not got that one player that can change a game, which is what I'm looking for. But I don't know whether I can find it with the money that I've got. If you've got any ideas, I would love that. I'd love a centre midfielder or a defensive midfielder or an attacking midfielder who could open the game up. I have signed a few extra players, which I will show you soon. We signed them in January for now when the contract ends. We've got Bennett, who got some extra time in last season. Playing in various positions and didn't do too bad. O'Sullivan's back. I would like to keep him and use him. Maybe play Marshall on the left because Conway's going to be going. Because he wanted £20,000. Conway's gone actually. Yes, Conway's gone. All the people, because like Taylor, Williamson, Conway, a couple of other players have left because the contracts ran out. Green, again, going to be going on loan. Rittenberg, going to be going on loan. But strikers were very limited. We signed Clark Harris, who was quite good toward the end of last season. But we're left with Delfonso and Jackson. It could mean that we play one up front. I don't know whether he'd be any good with that. I don't know how big. He's quite small. So I am going to be looking at signing another one. I don't know whether I've inquired about Danny Graham, but I don't know whether that's going to happen. He didn't really do that well for me last season. He played all season. I think he must have got. Yeah, he got 15 goals. So, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not Jordan Rhodes. They've gone. Right, so I think if I give it a day, it'll come up with sign. Yeah, there's big movements. We'll accept this. Which one? Let's go for that. Go for the one with the most money. Why not? Right, so let's go and have a look at our players. So we've got Manta, who is a left back, I think, or a left winger. Forgot. Laukovic, who is a left winger. Allo lad, who is an attacking midfielder who could be that key. I don't know yet. Kilgallen's left. We got Erdley, who is a right back from Ipswich, I think. So some of them positions that I mentioned have already been filled in terms of a couple of players, but it's not cost us anything. It's cost us a wage, which weren't big wages at all. So just have a quick scoot through. So yeah, Erdley is a right back. He was brought in basically for backup. I don't know what I'm going to do with Henley yet. So, but I mean, this is pushing Law out maybe. Again, look at that. I mean, all I had to do is pay £9,000 a week for that guy, and he's 70 overall. He could really be a key for us. Probably meaning that maybe doesn't. He goes out on loan. He is a youth. He's only 16 years old. I mean, there's huge potential there. Mantom is a centre midfielder. That's another centre midfielder. See, during the January transfer window, I seem to go crazy with signing 3 people. Because they're free. Another left winger. I wanted a left winger knowing that I was losing Conway. Unfortunately, I got him. He's not left-footed. I wanted someone with a left foot. I've now got 3 wingers with 4 wingers, if you count Sullivan, all right-footed, which isn't what I wanted. Player has left the club. Who was that? That was Kilgowan. Right, so what did they want me to do in the league? Mid-table, we can do that. I'm easily confident we can do that. Right, so a quick look at the youth academy. So the potentials are like massive if they ever reach that, which they probably won't. But I did sign a couple of good ones, and I think Danny Wilson's one of them. Towards the end of last season, should be another 60 there. 15 years old, 60. So he's an attacking midfielder. What's Danny Wilson? They're both midfielders, but that's fine. It's perfectly fine. So yeah, I would love your comments on who you think I should sign. I need a big push on strikers, so I would love your comments. That's the team I played at the end of last season. For the last game, we got battered 3-0 by Fulham. So yeah, we really need some strikers on board. What else? So strikers. Maybe a centre back, because I might not be able to stop Hanley leaving. And Duffy might leave. So definitely need some sort of centre back. What I should do with players like Henley? Do you think I should play him? Or do I play Jam Pies? I would love to play Jam Pies. I enjoy saying Jam Pies. Hello, lad. I'm gonna call. I don't even care if that's how you say it, but I'm calling him hello, lad. Like people like Wababa, Mahoney. See, I want to start bringing young lads in. I mean, we've got a huge team actually. The team's a lot bigger than I thought. Get some of these young lads like out. Couple of players. I haven't got that many people on the transfer list. If I'm honest, I think Danny Guthrie is the only one I'm trying to sell. Yes, he is. He is indeed. That would free up some room. But yeah, get your comments in. Love to your comments. Obviously, I will be continuing the game, doing the scouting, probably buying people, but get your comments in fast before I go and spend all my money on players that I don't need, because that's what I tend to do. I get a budget and just waste it, just blow my load all over the place and stuff that I don't need. So get your comments in fast, and I'll see